Hi, I'm Anna from Homebound Happy Hour, and today I'm making a golden milk margarita. I was inspired by the spice turmeric this week, and I just really wanted to make something different and interesting. And honestly, I couldn't find a lot of these online. So this, while not totally unique, I'm sure someone has done it. I had to create my own recipe, which I'm sure you know I like to do. So, anyone unfamiliar with golden milk, it is an Indian based drink. It's usually made with turmeric, which, as you can see here, I've made a turmeric agave syrup. And then it's an unsweetened milk of choice. So you can use dairy milk, goat milk, oat milk, whatever you want. Today we are using a coconut milk. And the reason I've kept the lids on is so you can see that this needs to be shaken a lot. this coconut milk, it will separate. And then I just kind of swirl the turmeric around because it's a little gritty. But what you see here, my finished product is run through cheesecloth several times to get all the little bits of grit out. So something a little different than what I normally do, I'm going to build the drink in the glass. And so that basically is what a build means. It means you build it in the glass, and then I'm going to shake it afterwards. I'm going to dump the glass in the shaker, shake it up, and pour it right back in. So we're going to put our ice. And as always on Homebound Happy Hour, I make one for me and one for Andy. I'm going to put a half an ounce each of my measurements of the turmeric agave that I've created. If you listen to the podcast, you'll see we had a special guest this week who's a chef, and I really wanted to impress her. So half an ounce each of that turmeric. It's going to give it a nice, like, kind of peachy color once it's all shaken up. Our coconut milk. You can buy this in a can just about any grocery store. I got the Simple Truth brand from the Ralph's by our home. Do an ounce and a half of the coconut milk. And you can see some chunks in there, but it's up to you if you want to strain those out, how you want to deal with it. I don't really mind it, but you'll see I'm not using any lime today. And the reason that is because the lime, the citrus in the lime will curdle the coconut milk. So just to avoid that, I'm avoiding that. I'm going to skip the Gran Marnier, that's our final touch, and add an ounce and a half of tequila. I've chosen a Reposado today. You can use whatever you like. I'm a huge fan of just do what you like. So you see that filled up our glass really nicely. Then, trusty shaker friend. Just dump it right in there. Do a shake. You don't have to go hard like that. You can do however you want. Then we're going to take that off, dump everything right back in the glass. You can't probably see it from where you are in the camera, but it's a nice little peach color. Another shake. Trying not to make a mess. So I've used a low carb agave. It has like a low level of sweetness. So this drink is vegan and keto. I wanted to show you just that you can use one of these little frother things to mix up your drink. I would do it without the ice first, and then whatever you want if you don't feel like shaking. That is an option. And then we're just going to top with a little bit of Gran Marnier to let it drizzle down. Probably about a quarter ounce each. This does have some orange in it, so it's starting to kind of separate the coconut milk, so that's something to bear in mind. If you don't want that separation, then you may avoid that. Turmeric's known for its antioxidant properties, and so is cinnamon. So cinnamon is often something that people will put a little bit of on top of their golden milk. And then it's also said that if you use cracked black pepper, that will help engage the properties as well. So that today, friends, that is our golden milk margarita. Cheers.